You wake to a cold that has no name in your species' vocabulary. It is minus 40 degrees Celsius, the same in Celsius or Fahrenheit. You are a velociraptor huddled against a rock in the modern Gobi Desert. Your pack, once 5 strong, is now down to 3. Feathers meant for mild desert nights offer little protection against what feels like the surface of an ice planet. This is not the climate your ancestors knew. Their Gobi had milder winters, not actively trying to kill you. This is life as a pack of velociraptors in 2026. Scientists debate if velociraptors hunted in packs. Some evidence suggests group behavior, others argue they merely tolerated one another. This story assumes cooperative hunting and social structure, as evidence is reasonable and dynamics make for a compelling tale. It begins in late April. Temperatures swing from minus 15 degrees Celsius at night to 30 degrees Celsius by day. Your egg is buried in sand, warmed on top and cooled beneath, the perfect incubation temperature written into your DNA. You push against the shell with the small egg tooth on your snout. After 20 minutes of effort, you break free. 4 other eggs hatch at the same time. 5 siblings emerge into confusion. You smoke, stripe, scratch, flint, and dust. Your mother buried the clutch and left standard for your species. From minute 1, you are on your own. The first sensation is warm sand. The second is that your legs are decorative. You fall repeatedly until you learn to use your stiff tail. Within an hour, all 5 of you are stumbling around the sandy depression, searching for anything edible. Your downy feathers provide almost no insulation. Genetic memory screams, find food, find water, don't die. Instinct keeps the 5 of you together. Safety feels better in numbers. Stripe, the largest, quickly asserts dominance by shoving others from shade. Scratch is nervous, constantly scanning for threats. Flint bites rocks that will never be food. Dust, the smallest, struggles to keep pace. You are stubbornly average. You shove back when Stripe pushes you. The pecking order forms through actual pecking. On day 2, you achieve your first hunt, 5 baby raptors against 1 beetle. You seize 1 leg. It tastes like survival mixed with dirt. The pack learns to move together and overwhelm prey with numbers. The first week reveals the Gobi is harsh. The ground is rockier than expected. Temperature swings are extreme. Nights are cold enough to see your breath. You huddle together because downy feathers are not enough. Hunting improves through repetition. You rush basking lizards and corner toaded agamas against rocks. A fight erupts when Stripe refuses to share a gecko. Flint loses and earns a cut across the face. Hierarchy sharpens. Stripe leads by size. Flint is reckless. Scratch survives through caution. Dust is bullied. Go. You push back when it matters. By day 9, you discover a mineral-tasting seep in the rocks. It becomes your territory. One evening, the western sky explodes in orange, red, and purple. Pack stops and stares for 10 minutes. Beauty registers even in small brains. Then the temperature drops, and you move on. By week 3, you weigh about 2 kilograms each, and proper feathers are developing. You surround a gerboa in a semicircle. Flint rushes. The gerboa dodges into Stripe, who kills it. 200 grams of meat divided 5 ways feels like a feast. Success rate on gerboas climbs to 1 in 4. You learn the desert's rhythms. Hunt at dawn and dusk. Rest during midday heat. And shelter from dust storms. By week 7, you are 4 kilograms with proper Tanangre camouflage. Each sibling has unique markings. The pack grooms parasites from one another and huddles at night for warmth. Dust always claims the center spot. Play fights with Flint sharpen combat instincts, though Flint never understands restraint. One evening after a successful hunt, Dust finds a smooth rock. What begins as stealing turns into a game of keep away. For 10 minutes, the Gobi is not trying to kill you. 5 dinosaurs tumble and chase a worthless rock. It means nothing except that it does. Summer arrives uninvited. Temperatures hit 40 degrees Celsius by midday. Feathers become a liability. Pack hunts only at dawn and dusk, resting in shade. The water seep begins drying up. Prey grows scarce. You endure a 36-hour fast. Flint's aggression worsens. Fight over a lizard ends with Stripe cracking one of Flint's ribs. The injury will plague him for life. One dawn, the pack targets an 8-kilogram gazelle fawn. Flint creates chaos. Stripe drags the fawn down. Then the enraged mother arrives and kicks Stripe in the chest with both hooves. Ribs crack. Stripe dies over the next 20 minutes from internal bleeding. 5 became 4. Stripe's death leaves you the largest, and by default, the new alpha.
Ow!
You now make the decisions. The pack adjusts. Scratch becomes the keen-eyed scout. Flint moves stiffly. Dust keeps better pace. You'll learn never to hunt anything that can kill you back. You stick to rodents, lizards, and small mammals. When you discover a 300-kilogram dead wild ass, you learn the value of scavenging. The pack tears into the softened belly and eyes, gorging for 3 days despite the rotting meat. Scavenging becomes hunting with fewer steps. In late September, the pack kills a 6-kilogram young ibex. While feeding, Scratch sounds the alarm. A 55-kilogram male snow leopard approaches. The pack spreads into a line, raises arm feathers, and hisses. When the leopard steps forward, you charge boldly. The pack rushes 5 meters, stops, and hisses again. The cat retreats. You win through sheer audacity. October brings perfect temperatures. Coordination peaks. Hunt success reaches 60%. You take down rodents, gerboas, lizards, and one injured 15-kilogram young gazelle, a clean 45-second kill. The pack guards carcasses from foxes and eagles. You find a sheltered cave near water. You spot the snow leopard again from a distance. Neither moves. It is mutual acknowledgement between predators. November brings winter. Snow falls for the first time. You huddle together, sharing body heat. Flint's old rib injury worsens. His breathing turns wet and rattling. One late November morning, you wake to find Flint dead. 3 remain: you, Scratch, and Dust. A 3-raptor pack is still functional. You continue hunting rodents and scavenging. December deepens the cold to minus 20 degrees Celsius at night. While trailing a gazelle herd, you encounter 4 wolves. Hunger makes you reckless. You continue. The gazelles scatter, the wolves attack, and the chaos Dust is killed, throat torn open. You and Scratch fight desperately, but the wolves withdraw. You and Scratch stand bleeding beside Dust's body, then leave because staying accomplishes nothing except freezing. 2 is no longer a true pack, merely a partnership of survivors. Wounds heal into scars. You shift territory to rockier, higher ground with less prey but also less competition. Hunt success drops to 40%. Scratch scouts cautiously, while you take bolder risks. Scavenging keeps you alive. Spring arrives in late March. Prey returns. You and Scratch take down a 20-kilogram young gazelle in clean coordination. Success climbs to 50%. You recover weight, feathers look healthy again, you find a good den near water. 1 year in the Gobi means you have beaten the odds. From May through July, the routine holds. A camel carcass in June feeds you for a week. At 16 months old, you and Scratch have carved out stability. Then August returns the wolves. While tracking a gazelle herd at dawn, 5 wolves appear. The gazelles scatter. 1 wolf charges. You slash with sickle claws, ripping its belly. Another seizes your left leg. Bones snap. You claw its eye and break free, only for a third to slam into your ribs. Pain explodes.
Scratch buys precious seconds.
Somehow you hobble into narrow rocks where the wolves cannot follow. You collapse. Scratch stays, bringing water and soaked feathers and small prey. Your leg is shattered and infected. Ribs are fractured. Breathing is agony. For 2 weeks you remain in the rocks while Scratch hunts alone. When you finally emerge, you limp badly. The leg healed crooked. You will never run properly again. Hunting efficiency plummets. You and Scratch move south into new territory with fewer wolves, but less prey. Success rate drops to 20%. You have become a liability. Scratch does most of the hunting. This is no longer living, merely delaying death. December brings the second winter. You are injured, underweight, and weak. Scratch is exhausted. On an early December hunt, your broken leg gives out and a gerboa escapes. That night, huddled together with empty bellies. After 6 days without food, temperatures drop to minus 30 degrees Celsius. Morning comes, Scratch stands at the entrance waiting. You try to rise but collapse, ribs screaming. Scratch makes a high-pitched whine, the sound of something breaking that cannot be fixed. Then Scratch turns and walks into the white landscape without looking back. You are alone now. 2 years old, crippled, starving, in a rocky shelter at the same coordinates where your species lived. 75 million years ago, their Gobi had milder winters. Yours has minus 40 degrees Celsius nights. Snow begins to fall. You close your eyes. The cold no longer hurts. Nothing hurts anymore. Somewhere out there, scratch. The last survivor of 5 siblings is still walking. You made it 2 years in a place designed to kill you. That must count for something. Not much, but at least something.